Hello students, in today's class we are going to see about the classification of the multiple effect evaporator. The multiple effect evaporator can be classified based on the direction of the flow of the heating medium and also the direction of the flow of the feed. Based upon this, it can be classified into forward feed, backward feed, mixed feed and also the parallel feed. While coming to the forward feed, in a multiple effect evaporator, the thin liquid, that is the less concentration liquid, is pumped from the first effect to the last effect. It is called the forward feed. The concentration of the liquid increases from the first effect to the last effect. It may require pump for feeding of the liquid from the first effect to the last effect, and it also can be done without the pumps because of the pressure decreases from the initial to the final one. And the main advantages of this forward feed is it is a simple in operation and less expensive, and the flow of the liquid is can be done through the decrease in pressure without any pumping activities, and there will be a less damage to the raw materials. And the disadvantages is there will be a reduced rate of heat transfer in the second effect to the last effect, and the temperature of the boiling point uh, the temperature of the feed should be below the boiling point, because this reduces the steam economy and it consumes the external steam to supply the sensible heat. While coming to the backward feed, this also is the common one which can be used for the lower viscosity liquid, where the dilute liquid, that is the less concentration liquid, is fed to the last effect and then pumped to the successive effect, that is from the last effect to the first effect. The requirement of the pump is there will be a requirement of the pump is necessary here, because the flow is from the low pressure to the higher pressure. The advantages of the backward feed is the most concentrated liquid is in contact with the higher temperature steam. A lower viscosity liquid can be used, and a higher heat transfer rate is occurred in the first effect. Disadvantages, there is a pump is mandatory in this case, and there will be a higher risk of damage to the product, and fouling risk also occur in this backward feed. This is the schematic representation of the forward feed and the backward feed, where the steam and the feed is fed into the first effect in case of the forward effect multi-effect evaporator. In case of the backward feed, the feed is fed into the last effect, but the steam is fed into the first effect. In case of the mixed feed evaporator, the dilute liquid enters in the intermediate effect and flows in the forward feed condition, and it then pumped back to the first effect for the final concentration of the solution. This eliminates some of the pumps needed in the backward feed. The advantages of the forward feed, it is combination of both the forward feed and the backward feed. It includes the simple construction of the forward feed evaporator, and in case of economy it follows the backward feed evaporator. Then it is useful for the concentration of the highly viscous liquid. Then disadvantages of this parallel feed is it is most complex arrangement because of combination of the forward feed and the backward feed. Then the pumps for this, and the pumps also generally required for the each effect one.